Alright, it's later, and I'm back on the game. I actually recorded this the same exact night that I recorded the last one. Quick intro. Look, we're back. I guess a quick reminder of what I did last fucking game. Or, not last game, but last video. Basically, the nigga got the bitch in the crib, and he wants to tie her up now. Why is she blushing for that? Well, I guess some people do fuck with, what was it? BDSM. That's what it is. At this time, she was chewing chips. When I asked about her, yeah, whatever. Will you let me?
Ты наконец решил показать мне свой тайный фетиш, да? Ну что ж, радуйся, ибо Алиса сегодня в хорошем настроении.
Don't say that. I knew that she would not refuse me. MC already on some bullshit. During the time we spent together, it was easy to see that Alice is falling head over heels. How she was a docile dog. Oh, fuck, I can't read. Now she was as docile as a trained dog. Before proceeding with my plan, I put a diaper on the bed to not stain with blood. We were talking about tying up. Where'd the blood, where are we getting to with the blood? I tied Alice up, unbuttoned her shirt, and taped her mouth. Once again censoring this. No resistance, on the contrary. She put her hands in the loops, waiting with interest for what would happen next. Just in case, I turned up the music louder. The neighbors don't need to hear all the screaming. As soon as the blade knife slashed from my pocket, Alice twitched but immediately fell silent, probably thinking it was just a joke. If I tied you up and pulled out a blade, I'm not joking. Whatever. Wrong she was. Put the knife slightly to her skin, which had already removed all the bruises. How? It's been like a day. There's only one small movement of the left hand, pushed down. Wow, I actually did cut her. What the fuck? Why? You're sick. We gotta thug it through. Mooing? Resistance? Fear? She tried to get out, but I tied her up tight. Just as I was about to make another cut, something was wrong. I don't feel pleasure. You know you're a fucking psychopath. We just now learned this? Okay, bro. Hey, at least he's repenting. I fuck with it. Dropped the knife, ran out of the room, leaving Alice bonded. At the moment, I had to realize with the horror, I no longer wanted to hurt her. What do you mean with the horror? You should be gleeful. You should be happy that you're no longer being a weirdo. What the hell is wrong with me? I've been dreaming about this, dreaming about getting a knife, and I remember the slick trail of blood running from Alice's chest and felt sick. My stomach felt sick. My throat felt tight. Paused. My body was bent in convulsions. I could barely contain my vomit. Pushing my nausea away, I leaned back to the wall and slid down. Looking at this girl, I saw a person filled with pain. I often met people on the street. Their blank stare. Okay, I'm not reading all that. And why do I feel so bad now? Oh yeah, you're crazy. You're hella crazy. I have neither pity or compassion. I am just a maniac. Yeah, you're right. With every such thought, I would slam the fist on the floor with a vicious frenzy, and my eyes would fill with tears. Don't remember how long I sat there, maybe a minute, maybe an hour. In a fit of anger, time simply ceased to exist. That's cool and all, but the whole time you're doing this, she's kind of just laying in your bed, tied and cuffed up, while she has a fucking cut in her chest. You gonna go treat her, or are you just gonna self-pity yourself, talking about wanting to be a better person? Meanwhile, you kind of have a bitch bleeding out in your bed. That's all I'm saying. I need to untie her. Thank you. After this, she'll probably leave. It's better this way. Don't want to see her. Don't want to hurt her. Where'd she go? Returned, untied her. You can leave. The door is open. Then her eyes got wet.
Значит, ты специально это устроил, чтобы выгнать меня? Я ведь права, да?
No, MC just explained this shit.
Тогда зачем ты сотворил со мной такую ужасную вещь? Я не понимаю. Ты точно хочешь избавиться от меня?
MC, just say that you're a weird ass nigga. And what was I finna say? Oh yeah, MC, just tell her you're a weird ass nigga. I don't remember. No.
Да.
She started shouting and throwing words. I just waited in silence for her to calm.
Сукин ты сын. Тогда зачем ты ранил меня?
Nigga, if you don't explain your situation, cuz I always hate main characters like this, bro. If you don't tell her what it is, bro. Say you are a weird ass nigga who like bondage and stabbing bitches. Leave it at that, my nigga. Like, damn. Oh, finally, you admitted it. Cause I'm a psychopath, so I always wanted to do this. In the beginning, I kidnapped just to torture.
почему остановился?
I don't know, I didn't enjoy it. I always thought I wanted to hurt someone, but it turned out that was not the case. I'm such a dickhead. We didn't say anything else, we just sat from across each other in silence, eyes downcast. After a while, Alice broke the
Clive.
silence.
Значит, я тебе не нравлюсь.
Give me this choice. You dickhead, Clive. Why didn't you say yes? I thought you only didn't do it because, you know, you had feelings for her and you didn't want to see her in pain. Well, he said never. Maybe he's gonna follow it up. I got slapped in the face. That's respectable.
Ты солгал. Ненавижу тебя.
We didn't talk for the next few days. I didn't kick her out and she didn't leave. One day, Edward came home from work. I left Alice locked in my room. You know, Clive, I've noticed food has started to go missing more often. It's because of me recently on the internet. That's why sports people need to consume a lot of calories. That's why I sometimes eat for two. Here's how you're right. We were eating still. Edward spoke again. By the way, Clive, I've noticed you started closing your room. Anything you want to tell me? Good perceptions, Edward. Call the cops while you're at it. I'm a teenager. Teenagers do teenager things. Good lie. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's not some shit I would talk with my kids about, but Edward, you do you, bro. You do you. What about the girl? Edward, how do you know this? Does he know? Are there hidden cameras? Do you have one? I was gonna say, Edward, you're on timing. Expose this weirdo. Don't have one. And I don't plan on it. I need to study. I think you need to relax. Sometimes a bitch would be nice. No, girls are such creatures that waste your time. I'd rather spend the next few years chasing goals. I guess, bro, do you? It would have gone on like this if something happened. If something hadn't happened a few days later that I was so afraid of. Alright, I already knew this shit was gonna go bad. So what's up? Alice's story. Okay, you just wanted a title card out of nowhere? Okay, Clive had to stay at school afternoon. He gave Alice the key card to the apartment and wanted her to return without it. Taking the key without further ado, Alice left. As she entered the home, she started to take her shoes off. The light came on the hallway and Edward came out. Hello, thief. No, Edward. It is Alice. I feel like Edward is a smart ass nigga. Just looking at him, he looks like the smart ass nigga and he seems like the chill ass mentor nigga from like anime and shit, so I feel like he might be chill. Clive's key card. Are you her bitch?
Да.
Good
Да,
lie.
я его девушка.
Good lie. And Clive told me he didn't have one. So why did you come without him?
Ну, мы с Клайвом хотели позаниматься у него дома. Он отдал мне ключ, сказав, что вас не будет допоздна.
That's not a really good lie, but okay. Edward pressed with her gaze for a while. I see. Everything is clear. It seemed to Alice that the atmosphere became more tense. I hope you know that you should always carry condoms. He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. Haha, I'm just kidding. Don't be embarrassed. I'll make some tea. Now watch Edward is a freak ass nigga like me and then he kidnaps the bitch too and spikes her shit. Hold on. I might be cooking. Let's see. So how long you been?
Около месяца.
About. Now it's clear who's died here. I noticed on the floor for a month. Damn, Edward. Why didn't you press about that? Well, smart ass goober, bro. Goober? That's some new shit. I ain't never said that before. Do you often come here after school?
Да, Клайв помогает мне с уроками.
How are you doing in school?
Да так, не особо. Надеюсь, это ничего?
Of course, nothing. Grades don't mean much. The main thing is the person's personality, characters, action, and so on. I didn't do well in school myself, but that didn't stop me from going into business. Yeah, it looks like you got a lot going on. You look pretty rich, my boy. Good shit on you. And for some reason, Clive works hard, spending all his free time doing it. He's a strange nigga, but not a bad one. Sometimes, though, I can't figure out what's going on in his head. Did he tell you about his parents?
Нет.
No, he did not. I did not know either. They committed. Why are you telling her this? You did not need to tell me this. You did not need to tell her this. If this is something, first off, I've only been with her for a month, Edward. You're giving her too much personal information. Second, this is kind of a thing you would tell them yourself, not have a nigga who just met them tell you. what's going on? Anyways, back to the pressing matter. It makes sense why it makes sense why Clive is such a weird ass nigga now. In front of the nigga is crazy though. Alice raised her eyes for the first time, looked at Edward. There was no longer a smile, just faint sadness. After the death, I became Clive's guardian. He was only 7 years old at the time. From then on, he became withdrawal and did not look happy at all. Although before, when I came to visit my older brother, this boy was a fun guy. But from that moment, everything changed. Edward took a sip of the tea, Alice noticed. By the tense expression on his face, it was hard for him to remember what happened. When he was 12, he came home from school one day and asked me how much I made. Bro, just asking for the bag at 12? That's real. I don't know what happened to him that day, but after that, Clive started working hard. Studying distracted him from the bad thoughts, and gradually he began to change for the better. He even started to smile at occasional jokes. When he was 15, I once said that a teenager should go do something else besides studying sports. For starters, I suggested that he at least just watch a series with me about becoming a brilliant psychopath. So that's why the nigga's weird, because he watched a TV show. Yeah, I guess that kind of does make sense. His psyche is adding up. He only started becoming successful now because he found out his uncle's successful, so he wanted to copy him. Then he watched the Psycho show, and now he's a psycho. So he's just an impressionable ass nigga. Clive said that he liked the series very much and asked for advice on something similar. I gave him some books, and he later started looking for books and movies that he might like. Sometimes Clive tried to imitate the main characters of these works. However, all his favorite characters are psychos. Anyways, he has a hobby, though it's strange. He didn't scare you like brandishing a knife or something. He did a little more than that. He kind of stabbed the bitch. Alice almost choked on her tea when she seen this. Wait, oh, I ain't playing as Alice now. That makes so much sense. Because I was gonna say, like, holy shit, I've been on the side for a minute, but I'm playing as Alice, and that's why we had the fucking title card. I could snitch, but I don't see that going good. Let's just say nothing happened.
Нет, что вы? Ничего такого не было.
You suck at lying. Conversation was interrupted by the doorbell. Sit down, I'll open it. Let me guess, it's Clive? I'm back to Clive? Cool. Edward, you're early. Interrupting your upcoming ex. What? Alice came on the corridor.
Привет, Clive.
Yo, don't be mad. I'm glad you have such a lovely girl. I guess, time to get in my acting bag. Girlfriend. And you almost fumbled the bag right there. Damn, I told her to keep quiet about their relationship. Alright. Good recovery. Come on, I don't mind if she stay in the night. After coming of age, I can even allow you to live together, but I still wanted to buy a separate apartment.
Правда?
You got money like that, my nigga? Hey, hold on, slow your roll. I've known the bitch for a month. Alice, do you want to live here?
Да, я бы очень хотела.
Of course you would, you fucking... What, Clive? I took Alice behind and went into the other room, slamming the door behind me. Are you crazy? Why didn't you hide when he came?
Он пришел раньше меня.
Does he know you live?
Нет, дядя Эдвард думает, что ты иногда приводишь меня к себе домой после школы, пока его нет.
So we need to pretend like we're a couple in love.
Клайв, он же разрешил мне жить здесь. Давай ты попросишь у него, чтобы я пожила с тобой.
So what I'm sensing right here, she don't even fuck with me for real anymore. She's just trying to stay here because, you know, she can get a house off me. Whatever. I don't care either way. I don't, like, despite her situation, I don't give a fuck about her if I'm being G shit honest. Like, I feel pity, but I'm like, I ain't finna let you stay in my crib. I've known you for a month, bro. I also don't give a fuck about main character. He's a sick ass nigga. As long as Edward stay cool, I'm cool. And I don't even care too much about Edward, but he's the only decent person in this whole thing. I don't want to pretend.
Почему?
I didn't say anything, almost blurting out the words of the former
Потому
victim.
что я шлюха. Да?
Damn, I didn't mean that. Her eyes were red. Please don't cry, Edward is waiting.
Хорошо.
The next day was Saturday. Edward went to work early as usual and we stayed home. I need to wake Alice. For what? Get up, sleepyhead. Alice wakened her eyes. Opened her eyes. Why am I being weird? I think I'm tired too, bro. It is 2 a.m. on a school night. Looked at me with sleepy eyes, then pulled the blanket tighter around her to lay on her side. Get up or I'll throw you water on you. What the fuck? Then I guess you don't mind if I eat your Eggos.
Что? Не смей!
She immediately got up with the weakness of a sweet tooth. Y'all are a little too casual, but do you, I guess. Casualty can make chaos calmness. Came up with that on the spot. That shit was not fire. I didn't notice when we started to talk again. Except for the morning rise, Alice was the first to start conversations. I think she's forgiven me for stabbing her. She told me something at breakfast.
Я люблю тебя.
And it just started thundering out of nowhere when she said that. I think that's a bad sign. I don't trust her. I know. Clive, you're stuck up.
Понимаю, что тебе отвратительно встречаться с девушкой, которая спала с другими мужчинами за деньги. Но после моего похищения я бросила это дело. Пожалуйста, дай мне шанс.
Can you give me options? It's not about that. You're just not my type. Clive, why are you lying? Because I could have sworn. Actually, no. Clive did say some shit about him being handsome and her being a mid bitch. Then why'd you kidnap her? Oh, because he said she was easy. The fuck, Clive? Why are you such a weirdo?
Не в твоем вкусе? Тогда почему ты решил похитить именно меня?
Clive, don't be honest here, please. Don't just lie. I already explained because you didn't talk to anyone. I was sure that the quiet girl would be an easy victim.
Козёл.
Damn. Yeah, I know. She stood up and snuggled up behind me. Why? Why she want me? Why? I'm obviously a bad nigga.
Так ты
Why?
гей?
Okay, sure.
Любой бы парень не отказался, когда его так обнимает девушка.
I'm just different from normal
Потому
niggas.
что ты гей.
Yes, Clive is gay.
Тогда ты импотент.
Impotent? Oh, castrate, vasectomy, blanks, whatever.
Я поняла. Ты хочешь стать монахом.
Sure, man. Let me save right here. It's actually storming. It just started storming out of nowhere. Like, y'all heard that? What the fuck? In response, I didn't say anything. She was behind me, but for only a short time.
Клайв, когда-нибудь я соблазню тебя, и ты будешь моим.
Don't say that dumb shit. Well, good luck. I can recommend a suitable literature.
Дурак.
Didn't want to admit it, but I like spending time with her. I'm glad that we started communicating again. Yet she is not my type. I don't want our relationship to go further than friendship. If Alice wants to seduce me, then I will do my best to prevent it. One day she'll come to terms with it and we'll just be friends. And that's the ending? One of two. So I'm assuming we only had 2 dialogue choices. We only had 2 choices of our own. One was when she woke up was to speak to her or stay silent. I doubt that was gonna change anything, so I don't know. And then another major choice, which was to snitch on the nigga. Fuck it, let's go. Let's replay and see the other ending. We might as well. I'm gonna skip these lines, the dialogue, since I've already seen them.
Клайв. Клайв, вставай.
Open my eyes, seen
И
Alice
готовь
moving.
завтрак.
Don't demand me.
Именно так. Клайв,
Мой.
тебя разве не учили, что нельзя говорить такие грубые вещи девушкам?
Yo, I fuck with the Russian accent now, bro. I haven't said this, but I fuck with it.
Нахал.
I'm not reading these lines. It's just some couple shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Okay, what the fuck? How easy it is to manipulate her. Bro, it's not Ayano Koji. Get on somewhere. Wrapped myself tighter and continue to sleep. Shit, it's almost 3 a.m. now. I'm trying to hit the sleep too. Hit the hay, bro. Sleep like a pea in a pod.
Ладно, раз ты не хочешь кормить меня, я всю неделю не буду присоединяться к твоим садистским играм. Клайв, у тебя мрачное лицо. Да. Ты обижаешься? Я ведь тогда пошутила. Конечно, я никогда не откажусь от твоих игр, поскольку хочу, чтобы ты любил меня сильнее.
Damn, what the fuck? So that's what was going on in the month, bro? Let me dumb it down for the dumb ones in the class. Basically, MC was only liking her because she would let him do the fucking BDSM kinky shit. Yo, what the fuck, bro? You're a weird ass nigga, bro. Oh, never mind, bro. You redeemed yourself. Maybe I should just move the line after that. I was finna go on a rant. You good, bro?
Я хочу больше любви. Поэтому я сделаю ради тебя что угодно.
Don't do that. You're gonna end up fucking yourself over. Just don't turn into a yandere. She kind of already is, cuz.
Может, я уже ею стала?
Yeah, like I said, she kind of already is.
Я ведь люблю тебя. До безумия.
You've known me for 2 months, shorty. Oh, good. This is the good ending, I guess. Well, they were both kind of good endings. Maybe we'll break up in a year. Bro, a month ago you said you'd break up in days. Then after that you said in a month. Now you're saying in a year. What's up with you, bro? You're just waiting on the impending doom of your relationship. Alright, that's the good ending, I guess. I mean, both endings weren't really bad. Like, nothing negative really happened. One ending, we friend zone the bitch. The next, we're dating her. I mean, there's not that big of a difference here. Whatever, I'll see y'all. This was just a short ass series of me just playing a random fucking visual novel because I can. And I had nothing to post, so I was like, fuck it.